Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Horse Ranch Let's Play Writing for Dreams. So this is episode 3 and we are still back with Olivia, who has just gotten out of bed to get ready, and she is still stressed about this whole competition today, and she just doesn't know if she's gonna go to the competition at all or if she's gonna skip it. But she's gonna head into the stables to see Midnight, and let's see how she decides to go about this competition, or if she decides the latter. Olivia, she is currently taking care of Midnight. She usually doesn't do this because this is what Lucas does, but she hasn't seen Lucas, so she doesn't know if he's up yet, but she's just going to continue taking care of Midnight for right now and just giving her attention and hopefully talking to her. But Storm Dancer is also going to notice this and come to her, and apparently this is going to be a chat between all the horses, and she is basically trying to figure out what she should do. And I think Midnight kind of just said we should still go and do this race because she's like, we've been practicing for it, but you definitely should tell someone about the way you're feeling. And she's kind of looking at Midnight like, girl, you can't even say anything, but yet I still understand what you're trying to say. So while Olivia was talking to Midnight, Lucas came, and basically Midnight kind of nudged Lucas towards Olivia so that she could talk to him about the way she was feeling. So Olivia's gonna go ahead and do exactly just that. Olivia is telling Lucas that she doesn't know what to do. She feels super stressed about this competition today, and she overheard her parents saying that apparently the investors are coming, which has made her even more stressed because usually she's not so stressed about this, and she hopes that she's going to do her best, but this is making her so stressed. And basically she is asking Lucas for some advice, and Lucas is going to say, sometimes you just need to step away from your problems for a little bit. So how about we go on a ride together? I'll hop on Storm Dancer, you'll hop on Midnight, and we'll just go for a relaxing ride away from the ranch, away from everything, and we'll go ahead and see how you feel after. How about that? And she's going to say, okay, so they're going to hop on a horse and they're going to go and take a ride together. So here they go, going on their relaxed ride, and Lucas is going to use this time to kind of talk to Olivia and say, we're going to go for a nice ride on this path, and we're just not going to look back, and we'll make it in time for the competition, but don't worry about that. But we're going to go ahead and head this way and take a nice relaxing ride. And if you see somebody, just go ahead and say hello. Sometimes it's just what you need exactly. So they are going to do that, and they are going to enjoy the ride, and we're going to go ahead and follow along to see if something happens. As Lucas is riding, Olivia has noticed that Lucas is a little bit tense, so she's going to say, are you okay riding? And Lucas is going to say, I haven't ridden a horse in a long time, and so this is a little bit different to me. And Olivia's gonna laugh a little bit because she didn't think about it at all, that maybe Lucas doesn't know how to ride a horse, or that she didn't even think about it at all. But he is going through so much of this trouble just to help her, make her feel better about everything, and she's definitely going to appreciate what he is doing for her, and she is going to be definitely starting to feel a little bit better. But we're going to go ahead and keep going. So while Olivia is on the ride with Lucas, William, which is Olivia's dad, has basically just came into the stable, and he is looking around and he can't find Midnight anywhere. He can't find Olivia anywhere. Storm Dancer isn't even in here, and he can't find Lucas anywhere. So he's wondering what is going on. Where is everybody? So he's going to go ahead and give his daughter a call right now to see what is going on. William has called his daughter Olivia so many times, but she has not answered, and he's starting to get worried. So he went ahead and called Sophia and asked Sophia, have you heard from Lucas and or Olivia today? Because I haven't heard from her. Her race is today, and she hasn't said anything. And Sophia basically just told William that she is actually with her, and they are going to be heading to the competition in a few minutes, so they should go ahead and meet her there. And William's going to say, okay, thank you so much. I wish he had just sent a text to let me know. And so he is going to basically say, all right, they will meet her then there. Olivia and Lucas has just hopped off, and Olivia is going to say, thank you so much. I definitely feel way better as soon as she gets just over there and I'm telling you routing. So she is going to go to Lucas and tell him, thank you so much. I definitely feel a whole lot better. The competition's probably starting soon and we should head over there, but thank you so much. And she's going to hug him and say thank you. And so they're going to head there. Everybody's going to meet at the competition and let's go, guys. So everyone is here and they are somewhere either around or in the bar or something, but they're meeting in the bar today instead of the park. And so Olivia's going to go ahead and head on in since she is already late. So let's go ahead and see how the competition goes down, everybody. So out here while the competition is going on, Sophia is actually hugging her brother and whispering in her ear, you owe me big time. Because she had, of course, lied to Mr. William for her brother because she definitely wants to find out what is going on. And so I think they are going to go ahead and go away in a little bit to see what's going on after we figure out the competition results. So for the competition, we have Victory, show jumping beginner. So she came in second place, silver place. You and your horse have shown great potential and have taken second spot from the competition. It won't be long before you are able to beat out the rest of the division for that first place position. As we can see, William is yelling at Olivia, telling her if you were practicing like I told you to, you wouldn't have gotten in second place and you would have gotten in first. And it looks like Isabella is actually stepping in and yelling at William, saying, William, that's enough, because he's kind of doing this in front of the investors and in front of everybody. And basically Olivia is also yelling back. And it's like just becoming a whole thing. And Olivia's just basically going to yell out at her dad, I don't even want to do competitions anymore. It's not what I want to do. I don't want to do this. And she's just basically going to get on Midnight and she's going to run away. Well, not really run away, but she's going to just leave this situation right now. So Sophia has found a little area to talk to her brother and say, William called me this morning asking where you and Olivia was. What is going on? And Lucas is going to say, Olivia's kind of been feeling like she doesn't want to do competitions anymore. And I've just been helping her try and vent it out, but apparently it looks like it went wrong. And Sophia's going to say, you think? And Olivia just ran off, and I think you should go after her and try and at least make her feel better and talk to her to see what she can do. And I think the first person she should definitely talk to is her mom about this, because her mom is a little bit chiller and will understand definitely a whole lot more. So she is going to say, as of right now, my plan, go and find her, because she just ran off. We don't know where she's at. And so Lucas is going to say, okay, and he's going to head on off to find Olivia. So Olivia had run off to the countryside. She is actually heading to the water area over here where she had been originally before. And she is heading over here because this is where she feels like she is serene. And of course, after she got on Midnight and headed over here, she is starting to feel a little better, but she's still angry about it. But she is going to hug Midnight and say, thank you, girl, for bringing me all the way over here. And Midnight's definitely going to be happy that they did this because she loves this area. But Olivia is actually going to see if she can take a swim in that area over there. So Olivia has gotten into the water. She's taking a swim and she is definitely just going to stay here for a little bit. But it seems like someone had figured out where she might go. So let's see who figured out where she went. So Lucas has found where Olivia is and he's actually going to join her in the water. He's actually joined Olivia in the water and he's going to talk to her and say, hey. And Olivia's going to say, Lucas, how did you find me? And Lucas is going to say, it's kind of a relaxing place, so I assumed you might be here. And she's going to say, that's true. And Lucas is going to say, I know you're very mad. I'm not saying you have to go home right now, but eventually you will. But I think when you do get home, the first person you should talk to is your mom, not your dad. Your dad's a little bit hard of understanding for you, but I think your mom is definitely going to be on your side, because when you left, your mom was actually yelling at your dad for, one, embarrassing her in front of all the investors, and also just not letting you have your time, because I think she's been noticing what's wrong with you, but she hadn't spoken up to her husband until today. So I think you should definitely talk to her and see what is going on. And Olivia's going to say, okay, but before she does any of that, she's of course going to take her time to relax over here. Lucas is actually going to tell Olivia, actually, I have a funny story to tell you. So my siblings and I weren't always this close. We got close once our parents passed away, and we decided to go to their farm. They had worked so hard on their farm, and they just left it after they had gotten in such a huge car accident. So we decided to take it over, and originally my siblings weren't so happy about this. Originally, my siblings weren't so happy about this because they knew nothing about the farm, and to be honest, neither did I. But I started getting along with the animals, and eventually I grew a connection to them, and I started making a bunch of nectar making. Originally at that time, it was not called nectar making, it was just juicing at the point, but I enjoyed it, and eventually it's what got me here. But what I'm trying to say is we weren't always on good terms, but eventually we talked, and look at where we're at now. I'm not saying you should go ahead and just leave all of that, but I'm saying you should give your parents a chance, especially your mother. Your mother is a pretty nice lady once you get to know her, even though you've probably known her your entire life, but I think you should start opening up to her a little bit more. And so Olivia's going to take that into account and also see what she's going to do. Olivia has gotten out of the water with Lucas, and she is going to say, Lucas, thank you so much. How can I ever repay you? And Lucas is going to say, no need. But Olivia is going to do something that she did not think she is actually going to do, and it's going to be... I swear the angles of this is always going to be off because I think my height slider mod is just messing with me. But she's just basically going to go ahead and kiss him, and then she is going to go ahead and get changed and head on home and not say anything at all about the kiss, but she's just going to go ahead and head on home. So we are back with Olivia, and she has just come home, and her mom is actually waiting on the couch for her. So we are going to go in there and see how this conversation goes down, everybody. So they have decided to basically come inside and sit here and chat together, and Isabella is basically going to say, honey, I've been worried sick. I was waiting all night hoping you'd come home. So Olivia's going to say, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to cause you so much concern. And Isabella's going to say, honey, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. I understand, but can you please tell me what is going on? Because why did you run off? I'm still trying to understand that. And Olivia is going to say, Mom, I just feel like I need some time to think. I feel like I've been trapped lately between like different directions. Isabella's going to say, trapped? What do you mean, honey? Olivia, we have never meant for you to feel this way. Your father and I just want what's best for you. And even though he may not seem like he wants what's best for you, I do want you to be happy, and he does too. And Olivia's going to say, I know you want me to be happy, Mom, and I know you guys want what's best for me, but sometimes it feels like you guys don't care about my dreams at all. And you only really value me for, you know, my competitions and stuff. And Isabella's going to say, oh, honey, I am so sorry if we've made you feel this way. Like, your dreams do matter to us. And your father and I started this nectar business so that we could have a better life, but we never meant to sacrifice your happiness in us trying to get a better life. And I am so sorry about that. Olivia's going to say, so what about the competitions, Mom? I don't want to compete anymore. I just want to ride midnight for the love of it and not for trophies. I don't want to do competitions anymore. I just want to compete. I just want to ride midnight for the fun of it and not for trophies. Isabella's going to say, Olivia, your happiness matters the world to us, okay? Well, mostly to me. But I'll make your dad understand. We'll make your dad understand. Why don't we talk to him tomorrow and we can find a way to support your dreams while also maybe not having you do as many competitions as you're doing, but just doing them when you feel like it. And Olivia's going to say, really, Mom? And Isabella's going to say, yes, you're my daughter, and I want you to be happy. I want you to shine in your own way, okay? Olivia is going to say, thank you so much, Mom. I love you. And she's going to say, I love you too. We're going to work on your happiness, even if your dad is still upset. I'm going to have to get him to give you a chance and to just let you do it your way and not his way. And she's going to say, okay, Mom, thank you. So guys, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode right here. And we are going to pick up next time with everything that has happened. We're going to figure out how Olivia's feeling about what happened with the kiss with Lucas, how Lucas is feeling about this kiss. Isabella doesn't even know what's going on between her and Lucas. No one literally knows except for Lucas, Olivia, and of course Sophia. And so we're going to figure out everything that is going to happen and how this conversation is going to go down. But I hope you guys are enjoying this episode and this Let's Play, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys so much. Bye guys.